Well, hello, glorious people of the interwebs, and welcome back to Red Dead Redemption Online Beta. We had the patch everyone was looking forward to release yesterday, and unfortunately it was not nearly as exciting as we all hoped it would be. All of the content we thought we were going to be getting were instead going to be getting drip-fed over the next few weeks and months, which is rather unfortunate. So there really isn't a lot of new things implemented into Red Dead Redemption Online yet. No new game modes. We do have the daily challenges, which we're going to be discussing a little bit more today. Now, I vented a lot lately. Well, maybe not vented, but I've discussed during streams and stuff like that my feelings on the current state of Red Dead Redemption Online Beta and what I think should be changed and stuff like that. But I definitely think there needs to be quite a few... Oh, that's a badger. I was hoping it was a skunk. I'm going to be showing off the daily challenges today. I feel like these were just not implemented in a very good way, and we're going to discuss that a little bit more today. Now, yesterday, we couldn't even complete all 7 daily challenges because Rockstar thought it would be freaking funny to include the Evans repeater in the challenges, but not release the freaking gun. So that was really cool. Allowing us to not even complete the challenges on the first day of release. Regardless, we do have a new list today. We have to do 3 showdown series, 2 striped skunks, 5 herbs, items sold at a fence, 3 little brown bats collected, 1 time being drunk, which I think is pretty cool, and players killed from horseback with explosive. Now, what I like about this list is most of it is free roam related, which I think it really needs to be, because Rockstar seems to be just taking more and more away from free roam, and then trying to force people into doing game modes, which nobody really wants to do, because 1, the game modes aren't fun, they aren't very rewarding, and in all general, they just aren't very great. Now, we are getting some really interesting ones in the next few weeks, which I am excited about, but really, the core of the game really should be making free roam fun and enjoyable for people to play, and every single update they take away from this beautiful world that they've created, making it even more and more a hollow shell of its former self, which nobody enjoys being in anymore. And I was really hoping that these daily challenges would give people more of a reason to play free roam, but yesterday, almost all of them involved going into like showdown series or something like that, or forcing people to do things that they would just really don't want to partake in. And I think that was really unfortunate, and I really do think the daily challenges should be split up into strictly free roam and strictly PvP, and maybe like PvE and PvP stuff. So splitting it up in that way, not only do we have more things to do when we're playing the game, but people can decide whether to do just PvE and just PvE, because that way you're allowing everybody to enjoy the game as much as possible, and adding more things to free roam is going to be very beneficial. I can't believe I didn't find a single skunk through here. I guess we are playing online. If I was playing in single player, I would have found a skunk or 2, probably 3, but unfortunately not a single one. Now, the rewards for the daily stuff, not too bad. You get a 1/10 of a gold bar per, and 200 XP. So if we're able to do all of these, we'll be able to get 0.7 gold bars for having done the 7 tasks. And I imagine, I haven't been able to get the full bonus yet, but I imagine we probably get like 0.3 gold bars, giving us 1 full gold bar every single day by completing these challenges. And I don't know what the XP bonus would be, but hopefully it is substantial. We're going to try and get that done today. But I'm definitely not very happy with the way things were implemented. I was excited about the crime and bounty, and then lo and behold, it is a freaking ass disaster. I love the idea. The implementation, on the other hand, was a disaster. And I know I've just butchered that word. The implementation was as bad as I just said the word before. It's a nightmare. So not only do you get crime and bounty by doing pretty much anything in town, even just running into people, but you can get a bounty for retaliating against, defending yourself is what I'm trying to say. So if there's a griefer griefing you and you kill him in revenge, you get a freaking bounty for that, which is absurd. It is the most ridiculous thing ever. You should not get a bounty for defending yourself. There we go. There's 1 skunk. We need to kill and skin 2 of these bad boys. So every little thing. Now, I do like the way it's set up, whereas once you hit $10 worth of bounty, you will have basically raids of bounty hunters coming after you, and they will come after your entire posse. So not only do you get the bounty, but the bounty hunters will come after you and your posse, which could be fun defending yourself from large raids of you know, bounty hunters. I think is pretty cool. But also, on the other hand, we've got issues. If the money is going to be taken out of your pocket anyways when the bounty hunters catch you, or you have to pay off the bounty, why not allow players to collect that bounty? A lot of people will say, well, it could be used as a money exploit, but the money is coming out of someone's pocket. It's coming from the in-game economy. It's coming from the players themselves. So if players want to use that to trade money amongst themselves, by all means freaking do it, because it's not generating any extra money into the economy. It's coming out of one person's pocket and going into another. So if somebody really wants to give up their hard-earned money to somebody else, let them get bounties and cheat the system and kill each other and collect their bounties. That's fine. But I think it would be massively beneficial for people who want to roleplay as a bounty hunter to be able to hunt griefers and douchebags and people just wreaking havoc in the game, because not only would that provide a fun interactive environment for those types of players and the players that want to be good and stuff like that, but it would also probably deter a lot of other people from being griefing in the first place, which is what a lot of this is supposed to do. So it'd be doing two really great things: deterring, you know, the casual griefers and allowing players to have fun and roleplay as the bounty hunters they want to be. I don't know if they have plans for legitimate bounties in the future, but I definitely think anything that adds to free roam is going to be massively beneficial. Right now, every single thing they do detracts from free roam, and free roam was already bad. It's just getting worse and worse, and I'm really concerned for Red Dead Redemption Online at the moment, because it looks like they just want to push people into game modes and kind of just say screw it to free roam, which I think is just a tragedy, honestly. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I could absolutely 100% be wrong about that, but every step so far seems like they really don't want people to be in free roam. It looks like they're just pushing everyone into events. Maybe this was how it was in GTA Online. I have no idea. I didn't really play it, but I think that is a huge misstep as far as Red Dead Redemption Online goes. Thankfully, these herbs quests are going to be very easy to do, because I already had a whole bunch. I'm just going to use some raspberries here to complete this. Now, not only did they implement the daily challenges in not a great way and the crime and bounty, but also they have detracted even more from the hunting in the game. They have nerfed it in half of what it is. Thankfully, for our herbs one, we can get this one done really quick, so I can show you guys what the XP is going to be from all of these quests. I think it's the same for every single one, but it might not be. We're going to find out here real quick by eating these raspberries. But not only did they implement crime and bounty in a not very good free roam friendly way, but they've also nerfed hunting even more, which was literally the last enjoyable thing to do in free roam, and even then a lot of people don't freaking enjoy hunting. So now most people didn't enjoy doing it because it was just a farm. They made it even worse, which really there's no reason to do that. It was already in line with everything else in the game. Now there is literally no reason to hunt over anything else in the game, in my opinion, unless you just really enjoy hunting, and a lot of people don't enjoy hunting, and I do. I really do. I enjoyed it a lot more than doing game modes, but now if you want to farm money, you're really restricted to just doing game modes or buying gold, which is unfortunate, because I think what's happening now is they're not getting the types of purchases they want from the Red Dead Redemption Online store, and now they're trying to force people into getting the premium currency, which I think is really unfortunate. It's just really unfortunate. I do think if you're playing the game modes that you'll have plenty of money to buy stuff, but if you don't want to play the game modes and you want to free roam, you're going to be hurting for money, and it's going to suck, and you're going to have to buy stupid currency, because they've literally taken away every good way of making money in free roam and forcing you to play game modes, which a lot of people don't want to do. I want to hang out in this beautiful world. I don't want to take away from the immersion, go into a loading screen where we just kill each other for 10 minutes and then just keep doing that over and over. That's not fun, and I think that's a major issue, and Rockstar really needs to listen and get free roam in check and probably take away this nerf to hunting, because it is ridiculous. So, one of the upsides to Red Dead Redemption 2 Online pretty much tanking at this point. I think this last update has just really been the final straw and put a really bad taste in everybody's mouth. If Red Dead Redemption Online fails and they can't make any money from it, they're going to be forced or will have to switch to creating single-player DLCs, which honestly, I think people want that way more than Red Dead Redemption Online being a success regardless. And quite frankly, I would love more story mode DLCs. You know, the game is absolutely amazing in single player. It's just far, far and beyond better than Red Dead Redemption Online. And quite frankly, at this point, I'm kind of hoping Red Dead Redemption Online fails so we get more story DLC. I've never wanted a game to succeed as much as Red Dead Redemption Online, but unfortunately, it is still in beta. They are well behind. They did not want to release it, and I know that, and they're incredibly overworked. And things just really suck for everyone at the minute. Not only does it suck for us as players who want to enjoy a game and can't, but as developers who were forced to release a game in an unfinished state. Not only did they not want to release Red Dead Redemption story mode yet, they didn't... The beta obviously just was not anywhere near close to being ready, and now they're forced into doing stuff in a crazy time frame, and I can understand the frustration on both ends and complaining about a beta knowing that this was nowhere near ready to be released kind of sucks, but it seems like having them being forced into these time crunches and needing to release stuff, that they're releasing bad quality stuff, which is only making the game worse. I'd rather them just take it down completely and release it in a year or two, rather than continuing to put really crappy things out, broken stuff, continuing to break the game even further than it was before, and releasing stuff that is not enjoyable for anyone. It's just really unfortunate, and hopefully things start going for the better in the coming weeks and months with new content. But if they can't start fixing Red Dead Redemption Online free roam, adding content that people want to actually play and enjoy the world that they have built, things are not going to go well. This game cannot rest solely on just different game modes. If people can't enjoy being inside of the world in between game modes, nobody is going to play this game for the long term. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm done venting for today. I just wanted to show you guys what the dailies were for today. They are a lot better than they were yesterday. Son of a beached whale! I deserved that. Yesterday's you couldn't even complete, but at least today you can get the full rewards, so that is a bonus. Hopefully they decide to get better, and I would really like to see them do PvE and PvE versions of the daily challenges. But I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll see you all in the next one.